Good afternoon. My name is Jackie Carson. I'm an R&B and country singer and songwriter located in Pennsylvania. One thing that I would like to talk about, and I would love for others to comment, is about spite marriage. I would love to hear if you have ever had a malignant narcissist marry somebody to spite you, or if you feel that you were married by a malignant narcissist to spite somebody else, such as an ex-girlfriend of theirs. I don't see this talked about too much. I've actually went on Quora and I've seen people shooting down people asking about it. They'll say, will a narcissist marry for spite? And people actually answered, no, that's rude to think that they would just marry to spite you. And that is totally not correct. I had an ex-boyfriend that tried to marry somebody on my birthday. He was off by a few days. My ex-boyfriend, I actually was crazy over him to find out that he was living a double life, dating me long distance for near 1 year. I always gave him, I think, narcissistic injuries, not even meaning to. And before I knew it, I was getting punished with silent treatment, triangulation, where he tried to hurt me by using other women to hurt me. And I finally had it. And I left. He was my artist manager, was an artist development group out of Georgia. And I finally had enough of his abuse. And what sucked was I was under contract with him as well. So I wanted my dreams to come true as a singer and songwriter. So I think it made me tolerate a lot more because of the connections that he had. And some of those connections, I believe, were exaggerated. But I would love for others to comment on spite marriage. If you've had a narcissist do a spite marriage to hurt you, or if you are that spouse that you feel somebody married just to hurt their ex. And also how you notice this, how you notice that a narcissist married you to spite an ex. Did they talk about the ex all the time? Could you tell there was a lot of hatred or trying to make the ex jealous by having you do different things? Please make comments below because I want this to help a lot of other people, because I'm sure I'm not the only ex-girlfriend that a narcissist tried to hurt by marriage, by spite marriage. Now, he was engaged to this girl. He had a hidden double life and told me he was single whenever I first met him in person. Please see the next video, part 2, directly after this, that explains why I feel my ex-narcissist did the spite marriage. And once I figured out what he was, I was trying to warn the fiance, which is a big no-no, like they say. They smear you behind the scenes already. They'll make you look like a crazy stalker and lie about you. I do agree that it's very hard to tell the new supply or whoever the double life is with, because they won't believe you. He literally lied to her family and they all believed his lies. Then he called my workplace and threatened to get me fired for trying to expose him. That is how cruel this man was. What also happened was I had $7,000 in marketing money stolen. They said they were still going to market my song even though I left his label. The lady took my money. It had 25 streams, so that's not $7,000 worth of marketing, I knew. And then he stole money from me by charging my card without my permission. And I loaned him a couple $1,000s that he never paid back, that I loaned him at Christmas time. I was upset, not only reaching out for answers because he broke my heart, but very disgusted and upset. Where is my money that you borrowed? So of course there were a lot of emails and texts still going out about that, just wanting the money I loaned him back. So then he would say, look, she never left me alone. She emails or texts me all the time. And the majority of those texts and emails were me asking why he did this to me, why he had a double life, why he stole money and never paid it back, why he was cheating and lying behind my back and what hurt me so bad. They will save those. They will accumulate text and emails, a narcissist will, to make you look crazy. The next thing I knew, I was getting majorly cyber stalked. After I exposed him, I called the marketing lady and I said, this guy doesn't even have Sony records, because Sony's highest attorney called me and told me that he did not have Sony like he was telling everybody. And then I told her, which exposed him to somebody that knew him. I said, tell him he's a fucking loser because he won't answer my email and he stole money from me. And then I started noticing major cyber stalking on my LinkedIn alone, probably 50 times a day. It was a ton, and it kept showing Atlanta where he's from, so I knew it was him. And then the next thing I know, he knew that I would try to figure out what's going on. I noticed he married her April 8th, 2023. My birthday is April 13th. And when we were together, he never told me happy birthday. He only cared about his birthday. He never would tell me happy birthday, but he cheated behind my back and had group sex on his birthday one year. I paid to come down to Atlanta on my birthday, and he never spent any time with me, probably because he had to go home to his hidden double life. I'm trying to grow all my different social media pages. If you follow me or subscribe on them, I greatly appreciate it.